for a springtime fragrance, these are it. These are Snap. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Nina. Welcome. Today, I'm gonna be showing you my spring fragrances. Or my favorite spring fragrances, because you know I have a lot of fragrances. I can't get that under control. We're working on it. My favorite spring fragrance is Estee Lauder Beautiful Magnolia. The juice is pink. So of course that screams spring. It has sandalwood in it, so you know I really love that. And of course it has magnolia. This fragrance is so delightful. We're gonna spray it on my arm. So I smell magnolia. I definitely smell sandalwood, and I smell jasmine. Those are the things that I pick up on the most. It's definitely a very airy fragrance. Definitely perfect for the springtime. It definitely smells very playful, very sexy, like love. Love is in the air. Flowers are out blossoming. It would remind me of running through a flower garden that smells a little sweet with a lover. That's what I think of when I smell this. It's definitely an absolutely beautiful fragrance. This is definitely a perfect spring fragrance. I feel like this is a must-have in your collection. It's one of my most complimented fragrances. I definitely think this is a fragrance that pretty much everyone needs to have. Next up is Valentino Born in Roma. So we know that this is a fragrance that has been very popular lately, right? So this is a very sweet fragrance, which is kind of why I was kind of like on the fence about this fragrance initially, because it was so sweet. I wasn't so sure that this was a fragrance that I would actually really appreciate. To be honest with you, I do appreciate this fragrance. I think this is an absolutely phenomenal fragrance. I smell vanilla when I smell it. I smell like a powdery, I smell jasmine. I think there's more than one jasmine in here, because I definitely get different jasmines on here. So if I had to describe what this fragrance reminded me of, it smells like that woman that is walking down Park Avenue or Central Park or Soho with the cream jacket for spring, the cream slacks, very sophisticated. Springtime in New York, and you all know how springtime in New York is not like springtime anywhere else. This definitely gives me that city, sophisticated, very elegant fragrance with a little sweet to it. It's a really beautiful fragrance. It's definitely one for the books. Now, my next fragrance that I actually really like. This is not like me, because you all know that I do not really like toilettes. This is definitely a toilette, but this is from one of my faves, Maison Kurkdjian. It is called Alaros. This bottle is beautiful. The juice is pink as well, which is absolutely beautiful. This fragrance is definitely one I really like. Okay, so most fragrances that have rose on it, I don't absolutely love, right? But this one I do. This smells like fresh roses that have just been cut with like a little hint of sweetness. It definitely smells very sexy and soft and airy and very springtime-ish. It definitely gives me springtime vibes. This does not smell like stale roses. This smells like fresh roses, like a fresh delivery of roses that are pink. It's a very beautiful fragrance. This fragrance, it smells delightful. Well, of course, Maison Kurkdjian. Let's not even talk about how fabulous his fragrances are. His packaging is really amazing. I really, really love this fragrance. I actually didn't purchase this. I actually got this as a gift. But I really, really, really like this fragrance. So those are my top threes. Next, Tom Ford Rose Prick. Initially, I purchased this back, I want to tell you, in October. I was definitely looking for a rose fragrance, and I decided to try Rose Prick. Now, of course, this is on the pricey side. I believe this is a 1 ounce bottle. I think I spent $260 for it, somewhere around there. Maybe a little bit less, a little bit more. So I definitely smell rose. I smell patchouli. I smell Turkish rose, May rose, turmeric maybe, tonka bean. This may even have black currant in it. So this is definitely, in my opinion, a unisex fragrance. A man and a woman could definitely wear this, which I don't think there's very many springtime fragrances that I would probably say is very unisex. But this one is a very unisex fragrance. This is definitely something that I feel like anyone can really wear. It definitely smells like something that would linger, but so is the Valentino Born in Roma, the beautiful Magnolia, and Alaros by Maison Kurkdjian. But this one, I feel like this is one where, you know, you can be at the door and someone would smell you like 5 feet away. So I just want you to keep that in mind. If you're not that person that wants a super powerful fragrance, this would probably not be one that you would love. I love something that you'll smell you when I walk through the door, but I know not everybody is like that. So this is definitely one of those fragrances. My next fragrance that I want to show you all is Yura by Lancôme. This was on a beauty steal on Saturday at Ulta for 50% off. And of course, we are fragrance whores, so why wouldn't we buy something when it's 50% off? That's like a given, right? So I purchased it and I do not regret it. We're gonna spray this. Actually, I'm gonna spray this on my flowers and hopefully these don't fall. I smell vanilla. I smell rose. I smell a little powdery. It's sweet. It kind of smells a little salty. There's definitely vanilla in this. All right, Lancôme, you did that. This is my first Lancôme fragrance ever. I actually really, really like this bottle. The bottle is gorgeous. It has a little stand. To me, it's the epitome of a spring fragrance. This reminds me of like a rose petal bath, like some type of scented salt with vanilla. It doesn't smell like a spa, but it definitely smells very luxurious and relaxing. I don't know if that's a great description because this is probably confusing to you all. You're like, what do you mean? But it is, I like this fragrance a lot. But how often do I think I'll wear this? I'll probably wear it 2 or 3 times during the springtime. But that's mainly because I have lots of fragrances. But I really do love this fragrance. I think that this is a great fragrance. For a springtime fragrance, these are it. These are Snap. Let's delete that. Joking. I love these fragrances. They're absolutely phenomenal. This is definitely one for the books. You guys gotta try these fragrances. Try them for spring in specific. If you try them, drop down in the comments if you've tried these, if you have them, if you love them. Thank you guys for watching me. This was definitely very fun to do this review. I was very excited to show you guys my top 5 fragrances for spring. If you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe. And bye-bye for now. I was at the